Have you ever found yourself locked in an argument, determined to prove you are right, only to later realize that victory brought no real satisfaction? In a world obsessed with competition, we are taught that strength lies in dominance, that success means winning at all costs. But what if true power lies not in conquering others, but in mastering oneself? In this video, we will explore the art of yielding, a profound wisdom that leads not to loss, but to liberation. The sages have long taught that to step back is not to surrender, but to transcend. Through the lens of Buddhist wisdom, we will uncover how embracing forbearance, letting go of attachment, and cultivating inner peace can transform your life. Stay with me as we embark on this journey beyond conflict, beyond ego, into a life of serenity and profound wisdom. The art of yielding, the wisdom of a life at ease. The ancients once said, "Give way to others, and your own path will be spacious." Indeed, in this fleeting world of impermanence, victories and defeats are but passing winds, and struggles for gain are mere ripples on the ever-flowing stream of time. We did not come into this world to possess, but to learn how to live with integrity and compassion, to walk through the ever-changing currents of life with a heart at peace. Yielding is not weakness, but a profound wisdom. Some may think that yielding is a sign of weakness, a mark of inferiority. But in truth, only those with true inner strength have the courage to yield and let go. Why is this so? Because yielding does not mean losing oneself. It is an expression of deep understanding and respect. One who knows how to yield is not a loser, but a person of vision. One who knows when to advance and when to retreat, realizing that the greatest victory is not in defeating others, but in winning over hearts. The sages have said, "Take a step back, and the vast ocean and sky will open before you." This step back is not an act of surrender, but a conscious choice guided by wisdom. It reveals an open heart, one that knows patience and forbearance. To yield is not to diminish oneself, but to transcend trivial matters, reaching toward greater and more meaningful virtues. Concession is a mark of noble character. One who concedes does not do so out of indecisiveness, but out of understanding that life is not always about distinguishing right from wrong. Sometimes, rigid insistence only drives people apart, whereas a little tolerance, a little generosity, can dissolve even deep-seated conflicts. A person who knows how to yield is truly admirable, for they can set aside their ego for the sake of harmony. They do not cling stubbornly to their own reasoning, but recognize when to step aside so that others may move forward. They are not bound by minor gains and losses, but instead they embrace a life of ease and serenity. Like the gentle water that seeps deep into the earth, one who yields possesses an unshakable inner strength, while remaining as soft and adaptable as flowing water. They do not seek to compete, yet their quiet strength earns the respect of others. They do not strive for victory, yet they always attain the peace and happiness that truly matter. Let go to win hearts. Victory lies beyond competition. There is a simple truth that many fail to grasp. Winning an argument does not mean winning a person's heart. Oftentimes, a kind word, a sincere concession, carries far greater power than the sharpest reasoning. One who knows how to let go is not a failure, but a victor over their own self. For to conquer oneself is the greatest victory of all. They relinquish attachment and let go of anger and resentment, freeing their hearts. They understand that true happiness is not found in dominance, but in inner peace. It is said, "In this life, do not seek riches, seek peace. Do not strive to surpass others, seek a heart without regret." When we live with a compassionate heart, life naturally expands. When we take one step back, the light of kindness illuminates the path ahead. Live a life of tranquility and warmth. Those who can remain unshaken in the midst of life's turbulence have already understood the truth of all things. They do not attempt to control everything, nor do they allow the chaos of the world to disturb their inner stillness. They know that the sun always shines upon hearts that radiate warmth, and that true joy arises from living with an unburdened heart. Therefore, yield when you can, let go when necessary. Do not let your soul be entangled in endless disputes. Live simply, with generosity and openness, so that every day may be a day of peace. For in the end, Victories and losses in this fleeting life amount to nothing. But the character we cultivate, the goodwill we preserve, and the serenity we attain, these are what truly matter. Reflecting on our journey, as we arrive at the end of this contemplation, let us ask ourselves, is it truly in winning that we find peace, or is it in knowing when to let go? The art of yielding is not about resignation. It is about recognizing what is truly worth holding on to. To let go of ego is to gain the vastness of the sky. To yield with wisdom is to walk with freedom in all things. And in the quiet strength of forbearance, we do not diminish, we expand, beyond the fleeting conflicts of the world, into the boundless depth of the awakened heart. May we all find the courage to step back when needed, to soften where we once resisted, and to let our lives unfold, not through force, but through the quiet power of compassion and wisdom. For in the end, what we keep is not our victories, but the peace within us. Keep a heart of compassion. Do not contend with the world, and peace will arise within, Dhammapada. Do not fight with the world, and the mind will be free of affliction. Do not cling to right and wrong, and the heart will naturally be at ease. Sutra of 42 sections. Forbearance is the armor that protects oneself. Compassion is the path to liberation. Mahaparinirvana Sutra. One who clings to self will be drawn into conflicts. One who is free from self abides in peace. Prajnaparamita Sutra. To conquer 10,000 enemies is insignificant compared to conquering oneself. Self-mastery is the most glorious victory. Dhammapada. Greed, anger, and delusion are the roots of suffering. One who lets go finds the path to true happiness. Majjhima Nikaya. Let the mind be like a still lake, undisturbed by the fleeting gains and losses of life. Life is short. Live with compassion. Yielding a step is sowing a seed of kindness. Letting go of an attachment is attaining liberation. If you found value in this discussion and want to continue exploring the depth and wisdom of Buddhism, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Cultivating Buddhism, and share your thoughts in the comments. May the teachings of the Buddha bring you peace and guide you on your path to enlightenment.